Okay, I will get the proposals out tonight. Just give me an hour. She financed revolutions and built a multi-million-dollar business when they wouldn't even give women a bank account. Mary Ellen Pleasant. How did she do it? And then how did she get sleep? Oh, I wish I could just... I'll screw myself.
You can sit. I don't bite.
Mary Ellen Pleasant? This can't be real.
Real or not, you've been carrying quite the load.
Yeah. I run a sales training organization that helps women experts scale their businesses. But lately, I feel like I've been working much harder than I've been leading.
I know that look. I wore it myself once. See, back in my day, they wouldn't even let me open a bank account in my own name.
So I started my own network instead. They used to call me the mother of civil rights in California. But I was also one of the first Black women to build a multi-million-dollar business empire.
See, I learned business by listening in kitchens, parlors, boardrooms, places where women like me weren't even supposed to be.
I financed freedom, invested in the gold rush, and turned service into strategy.
You see, wealth isn't always about what you keep. It's what you connect. Connection, relationships, trust, that's the real capital.
So you're saying the key is understanding people. In my time, we call that sales psychology. Maybe that's what I've been missing. Not the skill, but the story. I've got to tell my sisters that we've been doing this for generations. We have always been the blueprint.
Sales psychology. I like that. You see, baby, back before they were reading it in textbooks, we lived it.
When I wanted to fund abolition or close a deal during the gold rush, I didn't have spreadsheets. I had intuition, observation, connection. I read people the way folks read scripture. That's how I built wealth and how I built freedom.
So it wasn't luck, it was strategy. We have always been so innovative.
Exactly. As Black women, survival was strategy.
We turned every no into a yes, taught the world how persuasion really works.
So lead differently, lead boldly. You're not starting something new, you're continuing something sacred.
There's just one more thing that's always been on my mind. Everyone's telling us to find our authentic voice, posting, content, building platforms. But it's hard to speak freely when society keeps policing how you sound. They love our creativity, but don't always give us credit. They copy our style and our language, but still will call someone else the expert. Sometimes it feels like I'm fighting to be heard in a world built to make my brilliance someone else's brand.
You guys call it content now, don't you? Well, back before there were hashtags and headlines, we were already shaping the narrative. Back in my day, we didn't have social media. We had message, and message, that was powerful. Now go. There's a woman ahead who knew how to turn purpose into voice, even when the world tried to silence hers. I heard about her at the end of my life. Young, fierce, and writing truth so sharp, it cut straight through lies. Name's Ida B. Wells. She didn't just speak. She documented, disrupted, and made the nation listen. Now close your eyes. Oh, and tell Miss Ida I still don't understand this content thing, but I'm sure she'll point me right.
I'm glad to see you woke up. Come over here.
Ida B. Wells?
Welcome to my home in Chicago. So you're the one Mary sent.
Yes, ma'am. She said you understood power before the world was ready to hear it.
When I wrote, I didn't just report. I revealed. You call it content, I call it conviction on paper.
In my time, Black women are building businesses and platforms. We're studying marketing, content, copywriting, trying to figure out this thing called content marketing. But half of us don't realize we've been doing this for generations. You turned truth into movement. You built audiences before there were analytics. We're just trying to reclaim the boldness that you've lived every day.
When I wrote this, my friends were lynched for having a successful grocery store. Their success was seen as a threat to white power. They tried to silence me. Instead, it made me louder. I printed the truth here. I sent it across America. With allies, my readers were able to see it in Great Britain and beyond. Justice doesn't need permission to travel.
I want to teach every Black woman business owner in the world about you. You were fighting for your life, literally. And we're just out here fighting for our livelihoods. You literally told the truth at a time that was so dangerous. And we're scared to make a post or raise our prices at a time that really isn't. If you could be that bold in a time that dangerous, then we definitely can be fearless in ours. Thank you for showing me that we've been leading the way in content too.
Then teach them to speak to the soul, to not just sell, but to serve. That's how we keep our brilliance from being borrowed.
Content is king, but it's the message behind the movement that moves markets. Community, sales, marketing, that's the future. And something tells me there's a woman ahead who mastered all three.
Yes, that's Madam C.J. Walker. She turned message into movement and movement into legacy. She's just right over there.
Thank you.
Tell her I said hi.
Right on time. Ida told me you might be ready to talk sales.
Yes, and there's no one I'd rather learn from.
Well, did you know that I created the largest sales force this country had ever seen?
No.
Let's talk about it. It was thousands of Black women. That was before Avon, that was before Mary Kay, before anybody. We created opportunity when the world gave us none.
I lead women too, Black women experts, entrepreneurs, speakers. And meeting you like this just hits different because with everything going on in the world, it's so easy to forget where we come from. But we've been lit, we've been selling, been innovating, been leading teams. We didn't just show up in the game, we've been the blueprint. I run an event called Black Women Sell Live, where I actually teach Black women entrepreneurs how to sell more services and live more life. Meeting women like you just reminds me that I'm standing on your shoulders. And honestly, there's no one I'd rather learn sales from than the sales queen herself, Madam C.J. Walker, baby.
That is a title I will take. And baby, you're just taking this to the next chapter of what we started. When I started this company, it wasn't just about selling hair care. It was about dignity, independence, community. That's what real marketing does. It doesn't just sell, it lives.
Content is king, sure, but what you've proven is that community is what builds legacy. The way that you've helped women to sell and provide for themselves, that's what this is about. Not just making money, but changing lives.
Exactly. So teach that boldly. Because when Black women sell, we don't just push product, we move progress. There's another woman I want you to meet. Her name is Maggie Lena Walker, and she will teach you how to sell without ever writing anything on paper. And when you go talk to her, tell her, I still had the better numbers. All right, she's right around the corner. Go now.
Well, hello, Mrs. Ashley. I see you've saved the best for last. Come on in. Well, I hear you've had quite the council of women so far.
And now I'm here with you, the queen of stage selling. You were filling your bank with stage selling way back then.
That's right. Before microphones, before webinars, we had stages, pulpits, and parlor rooms. In fact, I filled this very bank with what you might call conversion talks. You see, before white folks wouldn't bank with us, I had to get us to bank with each other. So I stood right there and showed them what our dollars could do. And that's how I became not just the first Black woman, but the first woman in America to charter and run a bank.
That's amazing. I actually wrote a book called Millions from the Stage, teaching women how they can host their own events and share their message and sell their offers to people who really need them with conviction and clarity and confidence. So what you're talking about is exactly what we teach. Thank you so much for sharing your story and for everything you've been to our culture.
Yes, we've been doing this, Mrs. Ashley. We just didn't wait for permission to put a name on it. Because you see, a true sale is not made in the pocket, it's made in the heart.
That's amazing, and that's exactly what I'll keep teaching, because Black women aren't just a part of sales history, we're the innovators of it.
Exactly. Now, you go on and sell live, not for the applause, but for the impact. And this event that you're selling, Black Women Sell Live. That is exactly the spirit I used when I spoke here in this very bank. And you're teaching them something we've always known, that our voices move people and our unity moves mountains. And don't you go forgetting yourself either. And don't let our sisters in the future forget who they are, because the work that you're doing is important.
Thank you so much. That means everything coming from you.
Well, I think after everything you've learned, you're ready to teach the knowledge you've learned to our sisters in the future. Are you ready, Mrs. Ashley?
I'm so ready.
Well, go ahead and go back to the future.
Thank you for everything. Whoa. If that dream taught me nothing else, it was that they walked so we can run. I want every Black woman entrepreneur and expert watching this to meet me at Black Women Sell Live. If you felt tired, overlooked, or like your bank account doesn't match your expertise, this is the last year you are not making multiple millions of dollars. Run to blackwomensellavent.com. At this event, we're teaching you sales strategies from Black women entrepreneurs in the 1800s and 1900s that were making millions of dollars, and some Black women like myself who are making millions of dollars today, so that you never have to wonder how to sell, what to sell, or who to sell to. Whether you're already making 6 figures or you've made your first 7, this is the event for acceleration. You have never been to an event like this. So go to blackwomensellavent.com and get your ticket today. I want you to meet me in Atlanta, Georgia for the event of a lifetime. I see you, sis, and I'm ready to help you go higher.